Today is a great day. I am very excited to be bringing you the Procosplay Spider-Man Brand New Day suit. I am very impressed with this costume. I've been seeing a lot of pictures of it online, and every one I see blows my mind. The fabrics look incredible. It comes with a face shell installed. It's got shoes. You know, we've seen stuff like this before. You know, costumes with really nice fabrics and logos. You know, stuff like the RPC Spider-Man costumes. Those are like $500 costumes. This costume is $199. You know, it used to be that you could not get a Spider-Man costume with printed fabric unless you were the type of guy that owned a yacht. I mean, who's gonna drop all that money on a good-looking Spider-Man costume? You might as well go on Amazon and get something cheap. But it looks like Procosplay has provided the people with a nice middle-of-the-road option. It is over $100, but this might be one of the best Spider-Man costumes that you can get for cheap. I'm very excited to be opening it, and I want to give a huge thank you to Procosplay for sending me one. I'm honored, all right? I love Spider-Man costumes. I couldn't be happier. So without further ado, let's crack this thing open. Taking the mask off. I don't like to be delicate. Yeah. Come on. Oh man. Okay, so it looks like the mask came packaged separately with the costume, so let's look at the mask first. This thing looks so good. So, from what I can tell, the lenses don't come off. It doesn't feel like they come off. I don't want to try to take them off. I'm worried I'm gonna break it. Let's okay, so this is what the inside of the mask looks like. You can very clearly tell there's some holes in there. The mesh is very thin. If there's one thing I don't like about this mask, if you look on the inside, you'll see that the mesh is white on the inside. That actually makes it harder to see, because once the mask has some light hitting it, you know it's going to reflect back off of your face, and it's easier to do that when the inside of it is white. But when it's black, it's just much easier to see because there's no light bouncing off of your face. A lot of my masks have the black mesh on the inside. All right, so let's see how it looks. I'm gonna zip it up first because I don't want to get my hair caught. Ooh, okay, the face shell feels good on my face. It's not super tight. It's not too big. Fits me pretty snug. Leaves a little bit of room for my jaw to just talk. Looks good, feels good. I'm pretty comfortable in this, I must say. Despite the white mesh on the inside, I have to say the visibility in this thing is not bad. It's pretty good. And the mask comes off pretty easily, even with the zipper on the back. Usually when you have the zipper on the back, you have to unzip it to take the mask off, but you can take this off without unzipping it pretty comfortably. I also love the slightly raised webbing here. I have no clue what this is made of, but this feels pretty sturdy. Like, it feels like pretty durable material. I really like this. All right, so that's it for the mask. I think the mask is really good. Like, it's just a beautiful centerpiece of the costume. I think it's great. I really do appreciate the built-in face shell. A lot of people always get mad at me for not wearing a face shell, so I'm not going to get that comment this time because Procosplay did me a favor. They installed the face shell for me, so thank you. Let's take a look at the bodysuit. Now, this is what I was really impressed by. This blue printed fabric. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, there are the shoes. Nice. And here it is. It just sort of unfolds just like that. Oh my god, off the bat, I have to say, the back logo looks incredible. Very nice. And the front logo is very good too. Something I love about this it's kind of got that new suit smell. smells clean. It's certainly not going to smell like that in a few hours, I'll tell you what. Something I really appreciate about this costume is the fact that it has a raised neck. The neck piece is separate from the shirt itself. It's got a nice little sewn-on neck. I always appreciated that. And there's this nice little web right in front of the transition from shirt to neck. You know, it sort of gives you a nice little turtleneck to tuck the mask into. I really appreciate that. Oh, okay. So there are these red Velcro patches on the costume, and those are where you add the web shooters. I want to be very careful unpackaging these because I do not want to break them. Ever since the Lotus video, I've been traumatized. These web shooters are actually like surprisingly durable. Like I thought they were going to be like foam or something. They are real, genuine metal. Like this is legit. This is legit. Like it feels durable. It looks good. It feels good. I'm very surprised. And of course, I imagine you just take these and you slap it right onto the wrist and boom, you've got your web shooters on. But when you take your web shooters off, okay, you have a wrist zipper. So you can pull your hands out while you've got the costume on. I love that. I love that they make it so you can hide this zipper with the accessory piece. I think that's really awesome. And even without the accessory, I think this zipper is very well hidden. Let's take a look at the boots. There are shoes built into the costume. They have kung fu shoes. These feel very similar to a costume I would make over here. These are like pretty much the same brand that I use. This is pretty funny. They've got a glued on sole on the bottom, and on top of that, you have boot zippers, so you can take your boots off, or you can be more precise when putting your boots on. This is incredible. I'm genuinely really impressed by this. Now, there's always the question of, how do you get into the costume? Well, this is how it works. So you go below the logo, there's a zipper that you pull up. Boom, you've now got a little room there. I know that doesn't look like a lot, but watch this. You pull two zippers out from the waist, and then they go up the armpit. Wait a minute. Nope. They don't go up the armpit. Okay, they just stop at the sides of the waist. So you take the zippers, you pull them out, and they stop at the sides of the waist, and boom, now you have this great big opening to get inside of the costume. I am really, really impressed by this. You know, I honestly, I don't think there's much talking to do anymore. I think it's time to go put on the costume. I'm very excited. This looks good. This looks so good. Now that it's fully on, I gotta say, I'm even more impressed with it. I really like how this looks. Mine is a size large. You know, I'm 6 feet tall, and I think it fits me pretty well. I'd say probably the thing that's a little unflattering is how much extra thickness there is. You know, it doesn't necessarily hug my waist, giving me that, you know, slutty Spider-Man waist that I think looks good. But I think as long as I, you know, stand up straight and I broaden my shoulders, I think it makes me look really good. Of course, when you turn around from the back, I'm gonna give you guys a Spider-Man back shot. That looks good. This costume looks so good. I'm really impressed with this. All right, let's go run around on roofs. I have bought so many Spider-Man costumes over the years, and I have to say, few companies have impressed me like Procosplay has with this costume. Its release was swift, coming out only a few months after the brand new day suit was revealed. The quality of the costume is incredible, with printed webbing, logos, and fabrics, giving the suit some incredible texture. The zipper placement is super convenient, making the costume incredibly easy to take off and put on. And the suit comes with accessories that other companies would make you pay extra for. The web shooters are a really nice addition, but including a face shell as well, that's a whole new level of generosity. The average face shell is about $100, but with Pro Cosplay, if you hand them $199, you'll get an incredible suit with the face shell built in. I was sent this suit for free, but even if I wasn't, I guarantee I would have bought it myself. And I am not fucking lying. You're talking to the same guy that bought the $300 Spider-Man gym set, okay? You know I would have bought this suit. You won't find another Spider-Man suit this good for this low of a price. Right now, it's the best way to get your hands on Tom Holland's newest Spider-Man costume. If you are at all interested in getting one for yourself, I seriously recommend checking the link in the description, because this suit earns the PSM stamp of approval. Thank you so much, Pro Cosplay. I'd love to work together again in the future. And for those at home, I'll be seeing you next time.